Before we get into this, let's make sure that we all understand each other. Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, and then Demon Souls. If you believe that there is any other order than that order right there, and I'm sorry, but you have to kill yourself. I don't make the rules, all right? There is no arguing with me on that front. Those are the games in the order of which they are best. It doesn't matter what you say, it just doesn't matter, dude. I mean, if you think that Bloodborne is not the best one out of all of them, are you kidding me? Are you crazy? I will slap the shit out of you, dude. I just grab you by your throat and just That is what is going to happen to you if you do not agree with me. It's that simple, okay? Like I said, I don't make the rules. Though I should start making them, because then at least we wouldn't have trash like Elden Ring. And more specifically about the trash of this game is the fact that it is one of the easiest games ever made in the history of gaming. The Soulsborne genre is supposed to challenge us. It was supposed to make you pay. It was supposed to be punishing. Instead, we were given permanent game journalist mode. What the fuck is this? What are you talking about? These games are supposed to punish us. I should be dying every 10 feet. Everything in the game should be slaughtering me no matter where I go. And I should spend the next 3,000 hours trying to overcome the first area. Did that happen? Was I suffering? Was I slamming my controller into the ground? Was I throwing it at my neighbor, beating on his door, and then smashing his face in because I was so frustrated with the first area that I had to absolutely beat the shit out of somebody in real life? No, that didn't happen. Do you want to know why that did not happen? Do you want to know why my neighbor's nose is not broken and we're over here being buddy-buddy and happy with each other? Because Elden Ring brought precisely zero challenge to the table. And this is what we need to talk about. Calm down, baby girl. Shh. Look, the only reason why I am treating people who think that Elden Ring is a hard game like shit is because that is how those people deserve to be treated. Look at this game. Look, let's start with the basics, shall we? Torrent. Look at this mofo. This little bastard is immortal. I literally had no idea this torrent thing could die until I was almost at the end of the game. Do you want to know why that was? Would you like to see why? Let's look at this. These dogs should be a challenge. Wow, so difficult. Oh, maybe this guy will give me a challenge. Oh, wow, stab him in the butt. Yeah, right there. Yeah, what is this? This is what game journalists think are hard. This is what people who look at this. What is I don't even okay, so right here we have Torrent is essentially immortal. Right, that's the first problem. So when we're riding around, we're essentially just a mobile army, a one-person army just running around slaughtering everything with one weapon, by the way. I'm using a dual-wield build. Look at this. You see that? Two things. Oh my fuck. Are you kidding? Look at this immortal bastard. I can literally ride through entire sections of this game that should have been killing me constantly, but because for some magical reason, the horse is immune to everything. So once again, instead of, fighting and using skill, I can just walk around on my horse. I can slap these guys with one weapon. I don't even do anything. I know, shut up. I know I didn't hit him. But look at this. Look at that. 2 hits, done. And then you just walk out. Oh, I almost got poisoned. Oh my god, there might have actually been a reason for me to use any of the items that are clogging up my inventory. Look at this garbage. Look at this inventory, just trash. All it is just garbage, tons of it. And I don't use any of it because that is why my entire thing is, that doesn't even make sense. I don't use any of the items because there's no reason to, so that is why my inventory is full of trash. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at this guy. Hold on, let me see if I can actually do anything. Oh, wow, such an amazingly difficult game. I mean, okay, so here's the reality. As you can see, if you have a problem with Elden Ring and you think this game is difficult, I'm not kidding when I say you need to re-evaluate your life. There is something going on with you, and it's time for you to admit that you have a problem. Oh, speaking of problems, here's the next problem. Graces. Graces, there's like literally 50,000 graces in the game. So, even if you were to somehow magically die, I don't know how you die in this game, but even if you somehow died, don't worry. There's a grace right there for you to spawn at. I mean, look at what? There's one grace there. Let's see if there's one right up here. Oh my God, it's like 10 feet away. Is there a grace up here somewhere? Just in case you die. Yep, look at that, another grace. It's right here. Look at that. Can I see the grace from the grace? Almost. I can almost see that. That's how pathetic this trash is. I mean, look at this. Okay, let's see if these mobs do anything to us. See, they walk around. Oh, by the way, have you seen how I'm not fighting anything? Because there's nothing to fight. Look at this thing. Look at this. What the fuck? How is this not? I mean, how does anybody play this? How does a human being pick up the controller and then start playing this and think, oh wow, this is really hard. I can't believe it. We need to dumb it down even further. You know, that's the problem with gaming. Seriously, think about it. Right now, we should have games that are incredibly complex, have all kinds of crazy stuff going on, intricate AI, all kinds of hidden secrets, you know, no hand-holding. There should be fully interactive worlds on a level that is just unprecedented. But instead, we get two fingers that diddle our buttholes because apparently everybody's too stupid to play a game which has any kind of intricate gameplay whatsoever. Look at, what is she looking at? Are you looking at me? I swear to God. Anyway, so, okay, let's start right at the beginning, shall we? This is the hub world. What world or what purpose does this serve? It serves no purpose. There's literally no reason for this hub world to exist because they didn't do anything with it. There's like 3 or 4 people that hang out here at any one point in time, and then of course they magically disappear, you know, really quickly because we can't have too many complicated things going on in the same spot. Heaven forbid we use our brain. And then they put in useless dudes like this in here. This guy literally pointless. You can stand on his head and he doesn't do anything. Do you want to know why? Because if he were to react, your average gamer for nowadays, whatever the heck that, what is it, modern audiences, they lack the intellectual capability to understand the consequences for their actions. So there can't be consequences. Everything has to be ready-made for them. So we're stuck here with this garbage-ass piece of crap. Okay, we're gonna move on. I hate this episode. It's stupid. Yeah, we're at the Church of the Cuck. And that's exactly what this game is. Just one big cuck session. I mean, look at this. We run around in the dungeon. It's supposed to be a really hard thing we're supposed to be doing, right? Everything should be difficult, but here it is. All you have to do is run in there. It's like, it's literally just a hack and slash game. There is no pain. There is no suffering. It's just you killing everything that you see and walking through the dungeon. How do people think that this is difficult? What is going on this planet? I'll tell you what's going on this planet. Everybody is becoming incredibly stupid. Not me. I'm brilliant. It's amazing how smart I am. Watch this. I get behind this guy. He plays with his head and then BAM! Right in the back like a bitch. Look, okay. All right. I'm calming down. Let's talk about the game and why it's not hard. This is why it's not hard. There's no point. Oh. Let me okay, check this out. The other problem that I hate with this game is they gave us stealth. So I was like, all right, cool. I can do a whole stealth run, right? No. Because you can only backstab a few people, and then of course the other larger things, they didn't do anything to account for stealth, so stealth essentially becomes a pointless mechanic. Just like everything else in this game. Like Torrent. Like Torrent, no point for Torrent. There was no reason for it. You know how awesome it would have been if Torrent actually like took real damage, and there were actually mobs out there that could take Torrent off of the horse, or you could knock you off the horse in like one hit. That's the way it should have been. When you get hit with an arrow, you should have been knocked off the damn horse. But no, you don't get knocked off the horse because we have to make sure that everybody is equal in the game, and we got to make sure that everybody wins and that everybody gets a trophy, right? That's the important part. Okay, I know. Let's get back to the gameplay. All right, so look, I got like 10 arrows in my back. Nothing is killing me. It's ridiculous. All right, let's keep going. So, next problem with this game, the dungeons. The dungeons are a joke. They're not even huge. I think the biggest one, or the one that I even kind of respected, was Stormvale, I think. But even Stormvale is, it's not small, but it's nothing crazy. Look, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just talking into a microphone, like stupid YouTube video that nobody's gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch it. Make sure to unsubscribe to this shit. It's garbage. Alright, so dungeons, easy. There's no divergence in the dungeons. I mean, think about it. There's no shortcuts. I mean, or very, very few shortcuts. Like I said, the first dungeon, Stormvale, is like the only dungeon in the game that you can really call a dungeon. This dungeon, trash. Look at it. Dogs don't do anything. I mean, what is going on with this? Look at this. Get off of me, bitch. Okay. Next problem. Graces. Oh, graces. And... of course, you have Stakes of America, or whatever the hell that stuff is called. So that's the other problem in this game. So you're playing the dungeon, you're going through, and maybe you die. Remember, if you die, you have to re-evaluate your existence, because that is the gods telling you that they made a mistake when you were born, and that they're trying to rectify their mistake. So, you know, you can either, take care of yourself, or you can step up and stop being a bitch. Like this guy. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Pillage that corpse. I'm pillaging it. Pillage, pillage, pillage. So I figure if we are going to talk shit about dungeons... Oh, okay. Okay, alright. So I figure if we are going to talk crap about the dungeons, let's go to the one that's probably the only well-designed, sort of well-designed, dungeon in the whole game. Now, I mean, it's fine. Okay, it's fine from a gaming perspective, but at the end of the day, the reality is this is still an absolute joke. Like, where's the challenge? There's some birds here that, like, they fly around for like 2 seconds, and then you just get hit, and then you just kill them, and then that's it. I mean, that's it. What is the point? Oh, by the way, we're going from one grace, and then, surprise, another grace. Like, it just never ends. It's just everywhere you go. There's just constant graces. Oh, and constant places to get summoned. And then, of course, there's going to be constant places up here to, respawn if you die, because, you have to be able to respawn every 5 feet instead of every 10 feet like you could at the grace, right? Because that's the way it goes. But, shut up. Look, the game is simple. The game is too easy. I know you think I just died because I suck, but the reality is I was so focused on making sure that all of you completely understood my point. And my point is this. This game is dirt easy. There is no challenge. I'm even on New Game Plus something, and it's still the cakewalk. There's no challenge. Oh, and even worse, the developer didn't even go out of their way to even attempt to add like an optional challenge. They didn't make like a, I don't know, like a hardcore mode or anything like that at all. They literally just said, here's your easy game, everybody. Give us your money. Because we know you will, because you are all stupid and we have you addicted to this kind of entertainment, and we know you'll continue to pay us money, even the people who suck, because we made the game easier to apply to a modern audience. You get my point. You understand what I'm talking about. This game is shit, and it's really starting to piss me off. I mean, the anger, it's flowing through my veins like crack cocaine. It just surges and makes me want to feel even more anger. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna review this garbage game. I haven't done a review in like 20 years, but I'm gonna review this. I'm gonna point out all the garbage so the rest of you guys can start to understand why gaming sucks, and then we can start maybe one day making some real damn games. In the nutsack! Yeah, nutsack, baby, yeah.